Charles Hoskinson, CEO of IOG and founder of Cardano ADA, is fully bullish about the Cardano cryptocurrency and expects it to explode very soon. Currently, Hoskinson is relishing Cardano's prospects and the sheer monstrosity of its projects. The most exciting thing about cryptocurrency investments is that they skyrocket in values when they explode. There are thousands of digital currencies out there. Does Cardano stand a chance to witness an explosion? Well, let's get into the video to find out and ascertain whether to raise our hopes up or not. Hoskinson's input surrounds the whole environment of Cardano, so a misleading statement is not likely from Cardano's main man. So be sure to stay tuned until the end. The crypto market has grown from strength to strength over the last couple of years. This improvement is highlighted by the fact that the end of last year saw the total capitalization of the nascent industry growing to a whopping $3 trillion, albeit for a short time. Recently, the market has shed a lot of its value. Still, conservative studies estimated that the digital asset industry is primed to keep growing at a compound annual growth of 58.4% over the next 5 years, scaling to a cumulative valuation of $32.4 trillion. To investors, this is known as an explosion. With the global macroeconomic landscape continuing to worsen, especially with inflation rates rising across the board, there is a chance that more people will continue to gravitate towards cryptocurrencies in the near to mid-term as long-term stores of value. As prominent traditional financial instruments such as fixed deposits, savings, accounts, and so on keep depreciating, opportunities for entering the burgeoning cryptocurrency sector look brighter than ever. Therefore, it will be interesting to see how things will shape out for the crypto space for the rest of the year. However, over the last couple of months, cryptocurrency has been writhing under a strong bearish sentiment. Cardano ADA appears to be one of the hardest hit of the lot, with the project's founder stating that no announcement makes a difference. Charles Hoskinson has bared his mind over the state of the crypto markets and confirmed that the market is neck deep in bearish territory, and Cardano's stellar contributions are being overshadowed by broader macroeconomic factors. He claimed that Cardano had gotten all the fundamentals right, with the network implementing moves to be faster, more decentralized, with more users to the ecosystem. A Twitter user asked him for reasons why Cardano continues to slide despite the outstanding records of innovations. Cardano could cure cancer, give you a personal poker-playing robot that also drives grandma to church on the weekends, and we'd still fall, Hoskinson said. Cardano prides itself on being an innovative network in the industry, but this did not prevent critics from poking holes in it. The network has been called out for the slow pace of its development, with smart contract functionality coming live only last year. Some critics have gone all the way to argue that Cardano's innovativeness is strictly hype, propelled by the founder. And this claim seems to be true, but trust that Hoskinson has to maintain his stand. He replied to critics stating that Cardano was the first third-generation blockchain to launch a proper proof-of-stake, auto, hard fork combinators, and recently launched input endorsers and sidechains. The network famously made its foray into artificial intelligence with a partnership with Hanson Robotics and SingularityNet to create an android robot to perform the duties of a caregiver. ADA is trading at 48 cents, and the project market cap took a big hit and stood at $16.4 billion, ranking as the 7th largest cryptocurrency. The current metrics are the polar opposite of the highs reached in 2021. ADA attained an all-time high of $3.10 in September of 2021. It is one of the third largest crypto assets behind only Bitcoin and Ethereum. Amid the lows, rumors are swirling that Hoskinson dumped a portion of his ADA holdings before the start of the bear market. Critics argue that this may be why ADA experienced a staggering fall of 84% from its all-time high, appearing to be one of the most hit crypto assets. So, will Hoskinson's acclaimed explosions materialize? As we all know, his resilience is quite impressive, giving his claim a hedge of accomplishment. When cryptocurrencies explode, they skyrocket in value. This has been proven by some coins in the market in 2021. We saw Solana increase by more than 10,000%, Terra gain more than 12,000%. Meme token Shiba Inu shot more than 40 million%. What would be next in the cryptocurrency world to explode? Suitable cryptocurrencies have always picked by capitalizing on current trends, including the metaverse, decentralized finance, and artificial intelligence. And it looks like that Cardano has a fit here. Charles Hoskinson talked about DeFi in one of his interviews. Instead of beating the drum of its democratizing finance, he called it a bubble ripe for popping. Cardano has also adopted decentralized finance, and it can sweep the entire network off of its feet. Hoskinson had once admitted that he made a wrong prediction about thousands of assets and dApps on Cardano. Then he smugly declared that there were millions of native assets and hundreds of apps. Remember when I predicted thousands of assets and dApps on Cardano? Well, I was wrong. There are now millions of assets issued, and dApps are now in the hundreds, he said, adding a hashtag of slow and steady. The comment was about a July 2020 tweet, which caused a stir based on detractors calling it the pie in the sky thinking. One of such detractors was Alex Saunders of the Nugget News, who at the time said that the limited number of experienced Haskell devs doesn't support those numbers. However, he sees this happening in 5 years, not 1 year, as Hoskinson had foretold. I'll take the other side of that bet. There's no way you'll have thousands of dApps in 1 year. There's not even that many devs familiar with your system. I do think you can get them in 5. Sorry at IOHK_Charles. Let's keep it realistic, he said. While Hoskinson's 2020 call has been exceeded, albeit with a skewed timeline, is it time for its explosion? Likewise, Hoskinson and his team of researchers are stating that the upcoming innovations would boost the adoption rate of Cardano ADA digital currency. Hoskinson drew an analogy and said Cardano is like an iceberg. The volume of options at their disposal is enormous, and they have their targets set, which might be vaguely visible to the cryptocurrency community for now. When these ideas would enter the mainstream industry, they would lead substantially. From all indications, Hoskinson's statement are not exactly superfluous. Cardano has been diverse with its range of innovations. The team has tasted success in hard forking the Cardano cryptocurrency project and enjoyed victory by successfully implementing the Ouroboros Byzantine fault tolerance protocol. The successful implementation of its other projects would edge Cardano closer to the explosion and serve as stepping stones to revolutionize the network into a fully fledged decentralized blockchain. Hoskinson's Cardano is not lagging in other fields too, and endeavors are being made by it to increase the adoption rate of cryptocurrency around the world. It has partnered with several governments to increase the adoption of blockchain technology. Hoskinson's words are not able to be taken mildly, given the success Cardano has enjoyed lately. So when he says that there will be an incoming explosion for Cardano, we should believe him. According to a report by IOG, the implementation of the Vassal hard fork has been delayed to allow time for testing and fixing some bugs. This is just like saying that Cardano's expected explosion is being delayed. Is there a reason for us to panic? In a June 20th blog post, the head of IOG's delivery and products, Nigel Hemsley, stated that the network upgrade should not be rushed. The IOG engineering team is extremely close to finalizing the core work, with just 7 outstanding bugs to complete the hard fork work, with none currently ranked as severe. After some consideration, we have agreed not to send the hard fork update proposal to the testnet today to allow for more testing time, he said. The developers want to ensure everything is working as expected before rollout, indicating that quality and security are vital. IOG and Cardano plan to hard fork the testnet at the end of June. Once that was done, cryptocurrency exchanges, stake pool operators, and other ecosystem participants will have approximately 4 weeks to integrate and test the new update. Then the hard fork will go live on the Cardano mainnet in the last week of July. IOG emphasized that no timelines can be absolute, especially in software development. The work on the Vassal has been the most complex program of development and integration to date, from several angles, IOG said in an announcement. The price of ADA seems to be unaffected by the postponement news. Charles Hoskinson is confident about his claim. Cardano's explosion is not one to experience in a few weeks and end up crashing again. It will be one that comes to stay. But of course, in the comment section, let us have your thoughts and opinions about the Cardano's explosion. And as always, make sure you click on the subscribe and bell buttons.